Hello everyone. Hope everyone doing good and fine. This is Krishna Veni R, Assistant Professor in Department of Technology at K.S. Rangaswamy College of Technology, Tiruchengodu and Namakkal. In this video, I am going to explain about on the topic of Introduction to Baking and its Ingredients. This topic is
Flour is important ingredient. It impacts unique characteristic to other compared to other cereal flour. One of main unique characteristics is wheat flour is consumed by large quantity in worldwide compared to other cereal flour. Kindly see this image. It is wheat berries have three main parts. They are germ, endosperm. Another one is the bran. The bran is occupied 15% of total kernel, and then endosperm occupied 82.5% of total kernel, and the germ is occupied 2.5% of total kernel. The particularly endosperm portion had unique constituent of compound. That compound are starch, a protein mixture, a vitamin, some trace amount of minerals. What is a protein mixture? The protein mixture is nothing. It's mean a combination of glutamine and then gliadin. This mixture, unique protein is called as a gluten. One these unique proteins are mixed with the water or moisture content that called as the gluten protein. This is form an elastic dough. This elastic dough to trap the leavening agent releasing air bubbles in between the interlayer of dough. When the dough is baked in a bakery oven, it is expanded to several times from its original volume. And this is the reason this process give softness and then effectiveness, the good consistency to the final product. Behind the reason wheat flour the backbone of the bakery product development. Again, wheat flour classified into two categories based on bran, germ, endosperm presenting level. The first one is whole wheat flour, the second one is white wheat flour. Coming to whole wheat flour. Whole wheat flour are made up of 100% of the whole wheat. That means the whole wheat have bran, germ, endosperm are fully. So, which means no extraction takes place in this whole wheat flour preparation. Wheat berries are brown in color. For the reason whole wheat flour are brown in color. The flour feels like a pretty. When rubbed whole wheat flour between our fingers, the visible flecks are present. During fermentation process, these bran flakes help to dough rising process, and they trap the air like CO2 also. I have mentioned some kind of cereal flours in this slide. They are dry flour, corn flour, oat flour, all-purpose flour, self-rising flour, and then wheat flour. The rye corn oat flours does not have that much level of gluten. That means a protein mixture. Gluten level low or less means elastic nature also very low. So remaining flours are all-purpose flour, self-rising flour. Another one is the bread flour. Those are coming from the whole wheat flour only. Based on their need, they are used for bread making process. White flour. The white flour also called as gluten rich flour because only endosperm portion only present in this flour. The wheat endosperm containing mainly starch. At the same time, the protein mixtures also present. The protein mixtures are glutamine and then gliadin. These two protein mixtures are involved in moisturization condition. They form the super protein that is called as the gluten. When dough is kneaded, these protein mixtures develop the gluten, form the thick, thin, flexible mass or webs-like structure in the dough. This structure only traps the air. The muscular stand structures and expand and trapping the CO2. That means air. The dough raised during the fermentation process only. The finally bread raised the dough by baking process only. The gluten dough developed the webs of gluten. It is trapped CO2, producing high expansion. Like also, it is produced the good flavor. Just now, I compared the wheat flour and white flour. The wheat flour and then white flour are the many minute differentiation is there. The wheat flour have no extraction any portion, but the white flour have only the endosperm portion only. That is the difference between the white flour and then whole wheat flour. Coming to the next slide, leavening agent. Leavening agent also called as the ripening agent. Leavening agent, one of the major ingredients used in bakery sector. The leavening agent is a substance used to baking process to make a product to ripening. The potential of leavening agent used in baking process is to produce a gas, that means CO2, for expanding while heating or baking process. So next one is to improve the volume of bakery foods. The third one is to produce the good shape and the desirable structure to the final product. So generally, leavening agents are classified into two types. One is the biological leavening type, another one is the chemical leavening type. The biological leavening agent. The biological leavening agent is nothing the yeast. Yeast is playing a major role in the biological leavening agent. I have already given short notes about on yeast. Yeast is a single cell microorganism. The scientific name is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. The yeast fermentation process produce the CO2 and then ethanol. This is the natural fermentation process end product. This CO2 rise the